Hey, how's it going, guys? I've got the Acer Aspire 3 Spin 14 here. Now, I've only had this for a couple of weeks to a month, and it's held up pretty well with me so far. Really no major complaints for what it's worth. Now, I got this for $250 at Target, and Target actually had a sale around early October where this went on sale for $150, and it sold like hotcakes really quickly. So, I'm expecting this deal to honestly come back around Black Friday, December time and around the holiday season in general, I would say, because this is, I think, one of the older models, but in no means is it obsolete. Now, this being convertible and the fact that it's a touchscreen, I think these are big benefits, but it also has a pretty decent processor. It's a Intel i3, I think it's a 12th gen, if I remember correctly, and it's got some decent storage space compared to some other ones around this price range, and I would easily pick this over any Chromebook around this price range because Chromebooks are great, don't get me wrong, and I might even change my mind as I test out some Chromebooks in the near future, but just the fact that this has more storage space, you can use Windows 11 more offline than Chromebooks. That's what I like about it. And the fact that this has a better processor, so you can do some very light gaming on here, like Roblox worked well, Asphalt 8, and even the Steam game called Flash Out 3D. Like really, really old or simple games will run just fine on here. But stuff like even Dark Souls will not run so well. I got like 15 frames, 15 FPS or something along those lines. Well, anyways, this is the information about the laptop here. So, yeah, Intel i3 N305 clocked at 1.8 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM. 8 gigs of RAM, I know it sounds low for today's day and age, but it's actually not bad. I'd say that should be the standard around this price point. And it's probably one single RAM stick, and you can't replace it. So take that how you will, but you get what you pay for. That's the good old saying. Everything's ran well for me here. I have no complaints whatsoever. This even ran better than, or did just as good as a Chewy Hi10 Max that I have right here. I'll have a separate video for this. This is a 2-in-1 convertible like laptop, or actually 2-in-1 tablet more so than anything. And the processor was just the Intel N100, I believe, and it was not as good as this one. And this one goes for more than this. You know, almost actually on the sale price this goes for double. So yeah, this still runs better and around that price too. Now the only downside is the battery life. The battery life is only about like 4 hours of on-screen time, or even less than that, depending on if the brightness is at full. And that's the other thing, the brightness is not so great. It's about what the average laptop gets, and I feel like that should be raised at this point because can't really use this outdoors. And then battery life is 4 hours or less, so that's like half a day. So with moderate use. But, you know, if you're going to be using this for school, I think it's a great choice. For non-gaming, it's definitely a great choice, and especially at that price point again, because I can't think of anything better at $150, unless if you get like a used like gaming laptop or something, but that's used. We're talking about brand new here. So overall, I think this is a good device. It's held up pretty well, and at that price point, at $250, it's kind of iffy. I'd look at other options, but I still picked this at $250 and I still liked it. But even at $150, it's so much better. So if you guys have any suggestions around that price point for $250, let me know. Or stay tuned for more devices that I'll be checking out, budget laptops, tablets, etc. As always, guys, thanks for watching.